Good evening. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Porting via Ports. But wait, Merlin, it's Thursday, not Tuesday. Yes, Thursdays are usually the best gaming Switch streams in which I play games on my Nintendo Switch. But tonight, as promised on Tuesday, I was going to attempt to finish the port of the Wolfmark WM1. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. For those interested, I am drinking Bundaberg ginger beer all the way from Australia tonight. One of my favorite ginger beers. Let's see who is online tonight. I'm seeing a Zark. I'm seeing a Decode FPS, CR Lau, Gatinas. Thanks guys for joining in. Tonight is going to be a little more chill than usual, not as step by step as Tuesday, because I just want to get this done, you know. So where did we leave off? Let's see. Before story time, let's turn on some tunes. Where did we leave off? This is a Wolfmark Club WM1 and Alice with arrow key, so basically 65%. Where did we leave off? This was originally sent to me 11 months ago, and I still haven't gotten around to porting it into QMK, so I attempted to do it on Tuesday night. This is the very first ARM board that I am doing live on stream, so of course it was riddled with errors. In terms of where we left off, we got the matrix down. Let's see if I can show that. We got the matrix down. Here we go. We got the matrix all mapped out, and all we have left to do is put it into code. But we did learn some things during Tuesday. On Tuesday, we learned that VIA can't be supported on this board, and it has that interesting reset, in which you hold down escape, you plug it in, and the board shows up as a USB flash drive on your desktop. You can then drag, you can then click and drag a firmware file over the existing firmware file in it. That's very similar to the TDA68 and the Matrix Noah, which also means it is very prone to bricking. So we need to be exceptionally careful here. And as I learned on Tuesday, Zark has his suspicions that even if we did get the firmware up and running, we wouldn't be able to successfully flash it. So yeah, I guess I'll try and get some QMK done for it. I'll get it to a compiling stage and then stop there, I guess. I'm gonna reach out to Mr. Petrov and ask for his permission to brick his board. Zarks, you said there were issues with the EEPROM, so you didn't want me to flash it. That's why I sent you that firmware file, because you were gonna dig through it somehow. Alright, so let's see, let me just... Zark says, nah, there's no EEPROM at all. Yeah, that's why we can't get VIA on it. But we should still be able to get QMK on it, right? Ah, okay, interesting. Well, there you guys have it. It's gonna be interesting. I could potentially brick his board. So we'll see how far I get before flashing the board. Just to show you guys how this works. Let's see. I don't even have my mini B with me right now. Oh well. We'll just get to coding. Let's see. Let me just open up something here. Oh, I'm very sure that the bootloader will be just as buggy. There we go. My branch should be fully up to date. Let us check out. See, what did I name the branch last night? I even forgot. I named it. Must have been WM1 something. Oh, here we go. Wolfmark _ WM1. There we go. Let's see. I know this is also one of my later streams, 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, and a great number of my viewers are actually outside America. So thanks guys for joining in. Another thing that I'm experimenting with today is I am shooting in 4K. So hopefully things seem a little bit sharper. I'm shooting in 4K and I've stopped down to f7.1. I'm noticing I'm still a little bit bright, so let me fix that. There we go. See, hopefully that's a bit crisper for you guys. It looks crisper on my end. Alright, let's see. How should I go about this? This was what was the microcontroller again? F103. We don't actually have any templates for ARM yet. We've got like Atmega32U4 templates, we've got Atmega32A templates, but nothing for ARM boards. So you can't run the new keyboard script and get something. So we just have to look around and see what we have. See what boards. What's a good board? Jack Static subscribing at tier 1. Thank you, man. Let's see. There is some of the converter boards. The Canon Keys Ortho 48 is using an F103. So is the Ortho 48, Practice 60, Practice 65, Ortho 75, because they're all blue pills. Ortho 60. What else? Looks like, is that the Ergodox I'm seeing there? Couple hand-wired blue pill boards. The JM60. Oh, I didn't know that. And that seems to be it. Zark says, use the hand-wired 1-key blue pill. Awesome. Let me look into that. Let's take a peek. Hand-wired 1-key blue pill. Let's just review this really quick. Xenophobia says Scully needs to review my ARM template. Cool. Alright, this is the blue pill currently in QMK. It's a hand-wired board. Bootloader defs. Shadow Realms. You can find that out by doing ! keyboard. This is Buttercreams, my own custom Franken switch. It's basically a cream housing with a Gateron yellow spring. And if I remember correctly, I'm using... I think I'm using Telio springs, Telio 67G springs. Okay. Interesting. I'm assuming all of this is just vanilla cookie cutter stuff. I can copy and paste. There's not even a key maps directory in here. What the heck? Can you even build this on QMK Configurator? I'm so curious. Key maps folder. Oh, okay. That's why I'm a bit confused. I was assuming one key was the manufacturer. Okay. That's... I see it now. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. So the reason why I thought one key was the manufacturer is because there is a keycap manufacturer known as OneCap. And they sell really, really cheap keycaps on Amazon. Similar to, let's see. I think I can pull an example really quick. You guys remember this guy right here? This is my 96 key, budget 96. This is OneCap. They make all sorts of profiles. They make SA, they make OEM, some cherry and all that. I think that set in particular cost about $60, $70. Shadow Realm says, I just bought the KBD67. It's my second board. You're second guessing your purchase. Well, in my video, I didn't really give it a positive review, so yeah. Here, while we're talking about that, there you go. This is it. I currently have the V2 PCB in it, and I have it dampened with a lot of foam underneath the PCB. It's actually turned out to be a fairly decent board. Still not my favorite. I was actually thinking of getting the polycarb edition and having a polycard top and an aluminum bottom just to make it sound different, but who knows? Who knows if I'll actually do it? Because even if I bought a polycarb KBD67, I would still have a KBD67, and I would rather save my money for something nicer. Alright, let's see, where were we? Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste the one key, I guess. Let's do that. Since we don't have an ARM template quite yet. Let me just get that set up really quick here. Do we have a Wolfmark directory yet? No, we do not. Yep. No Wolfmark, no wolf. They're actually called Wolfmark Club. So let's do a Wolfmark Club directory. And within the Wolfmark Club directory, we are going to create what's this board called? The WM1. Zark says, do not under any circumstance attempt to flash anything. Now, are you talking about the actual flashing in which you use QMK toolbox or a DFU command? Or are you talking about flashing in general, including taking the firmware file and dragging it over? Flashing in general, okay. Toolbox on DFU will not work. And neither will drag and dropping, right? Yeah. Hold on, I'm still setting stuff up. Alright, so the reason why I don't show my screen during that phase is because I've had people think that that's part of, you know, it's part of getting QMK to work. So people have messaged me saying, Merlin, what do I do when I try to create a directory and the directory is already there. Yeah. So if I just show my screen like this, no one's gonna know what to do, and I won't get those kinds of questions. All right, here we go. I think we're all good. Directory structure is not exactly correct. Well, here, let's go remove all the files from the blue pill. Let's move it up one directory. Do. Move. There we go. Hold on. Cancel. Let's just make sure all that's not the same. Where's the desk mat from? The desk mat is from Keyclack back in 2015. Not sure if you can get it anymore. Okay. So let's see. We gotta take a look at my... Oh wait, you know what I can do? I'm gonna use Mr. Keeb's tool so I can do this faster. Mr. Keebs. Where you at, Mr. Keebs? We got KLE to QMK. Here we go. Mr. Keeb's tool. All we have to do is take the raw data, copy it, paste, boom. And of course, oh, there we go. Awesome. Now click convert, and we will have our layout macro. Okay. Cool beans. That should be fine. Let me just copy and paste all that. Yeah, so if you look at what he's got right here, this looks very interesting. Because what this tells us is that it's got how many rows? Right? This looks really strange. Is there a crystal on the board next to the MCU? Not that I can see. What's the numbering for a crystal like? Does it start with a X or something? Does it go X tall 1? Or is it Y? So I do see a component here which I can't make out. It's labeled Y. Zark says yes, X. Oh, crystals are usually Y or X tall. So I do see something that's labeled Y. It's probably a crystal then. It's black though. And it's super hard to read. We need to work out the speed. Oof. Yeah. Can't read it. Can't read it. Yeah, so this didn't turn out as neatly as I wanted it to be, but at least we got the electrical matrix part done. So now we gotta do this. We gotta... Oof. Gotta go look. Gotta go look back at how this is all done. Oh man. Okay. This is really screwed up. Here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. His tool didn't work out all that well. Look. Check out this top number here. This is B10 and C4, right? So normally you would expect that to be row 0 in column 1, or row 0 column 0, or column 0 row 0. But B10 and C4 are both column pins? No, I mean B10 and C4. C4 is row 1 and B10 is column 2. So that didn't quite work out. Xenophobia says, maybe copy the header file from Heliar, WM1 hot swap. Let's take a look at that. Heliar. Oh gosh. Yeah. That looks about right. Sure. Let's try that out. Let's try that out. Helier, where are you? Helier. Alright. We got the Helier right there. Sure, let's work this out. Same physical layout, yeah. We can play around with this a bit. Here, let's just make sure this electrical matrix portion is correct. Alright. Oh man, this would be... Here, let me just stare at the... Oh, my windows are screwed up. Done. Let me stare at what would make best sense here. C4 has to be row 0, but for some reason that didn't take. Okay, yeah, we'll just have to do this visually. Crap. So C4, A7, A6, A5, A4. Let's just do it like this. Here. Oh. Someone's car just drove by with a really heavy bass. C4, A7, A6. Yeah, I think this is one of the first instances where I could not rely on Mr. Keeb's tool. There we go. That is a correct column ordering. The reason why we want to do this is so we can label it very easily, like so. Let's just fix this up a bit. Five, 7, 8, 9, B, C, D, E. There we go. Wait. Oh yeah, you're right. Rows. It's just a matter of naming them. The columns are going to be B10, B11, 12, 13, 14, 15. B10 to B15. Oh, I see here. It goes C6, C10, 11, 12. C6, C10, 11, 12. D2, B5, B6, B7, B8. B7. I think that's it, right? And yeah, there's a B8. B8. Okay, now let me just organize this a bit. Ah. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm missing something here. F. Really? B13 is listed twice, is it? Ah, okay. Thanks. That's why. we go. You got it. I would have caught that in the compilation stage. Okay. So if you want to do it that way, oof. Okay, this will be, yeah, we're gonna do away with this. We don't need that. Let's see. It's funny, it looks like this is the only layout that the plate supports. It doesn't even support ISO. I'm not seeing holes for the plate. Alright. I guess it is one layout. Cool. I'm just gonna set all these up. 4-1, 4-2, 4-4, 4-5. Cool. Okay. We're ready to populate the physical part now. Back to staring at this. Okay. So C4 all the way till that very last key. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. And 16 would be B7A6? What's that? B7 and A6 is 2D. K2D. Okay. K2D. Bottom row, or next row, B6, B7. 14, 15, okay. That's good. Third row. Looks like we skipped B7 there. How many keys is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice. Okay. 13, 14. There's E. There we go. That's what we need. Next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's good. And we are skipping, are we skipping a key? Yes, we are. Skipping D again. And then final row, B10, A4. Oh. Okay. It's K40. 4-2. Okay. Let's do that. 4-2, 4-3, and 4-5. Trash pandas watching me on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. 2, 3, 5. Oh, C10 and A4 are... C10 and A4 are what? 4-7. 47. C7, C12 and A4 are 49. Okay. B5 and A4. 4B. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, now maybe just populate or take out the keys that aren't there. Four, 9, 4B, C, D, E, perfect. KC, no. Oh no, wait, I see the 2D. 2D definitely exists there. Right. Probably did something wrong, but I think for the most part, the key should be right. Let's look at this top right here. B7, A6. B7, A6 should be 2D. 2D, awesome. B8, C4. Is 0E. Good. Let's do B8, A7. 1E. Good. B8, A6. 2E. Good. Okay. I think we're good. Maybe. We'll see. Oh well. That's fine. It's been a while since I've done it this way. Let's see. Okay, time to make a key map, huh? Key map, let's see, let me just borrow it again. Let's borrow it from that, what's that file called again? The Heliar, the Heliar. Let's borrow your key map. Go. Borrow your key map. Zero. 1. Let's add an extra key. And with any luck, this should compile. Hey, it's working. Woo! It worked. Okay. Interesting. Very nice. It's funny because, hold on. Sage of Glass has some update and buying my Tofu 60. They have around 400 orders. Might be sold out. You decided to buy the G903 instead. I don't know what the G903 is. Hold on. This might be a incorrect build. Let me Will's MK isn't merged. You still have it sitting, yeah. Will's MK. Just copy and paste it over. default folder. That's probably why it's building. Let's not have that. Let's not have that either. Let's toss that out. Delete. Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, that doesn't seem right. Product. Product WM1. Ergo 65%. There we go. I think that is all that I need. We can remove that. Move to trash. Alright, let's try that again. This time it's gonna fail. Of course it failed, because I didn't label my files correctly. Backslash new line at the end of file. My H file. Oof. Okay. Something's off here. Just align everything. What am I missing? No new lines inside the layout. Only after the... I actually don't know what you're talking about, Sark. There we go. Thanks, Xenophobia. Ah, there we go. Okay. FN undeclared. Of course FN is undeclared. Don't have that quite yet. Just call that Casey space. Yay! Yay! It's working! There we go. Wolfmark club underscore WM1 underscore default dot bin. Seems like we're good. Do not flash that. So you keep saying do not flash, but your words are inconsistent because you also say copying it over, which is, you know, like, which part of flashing are you talking about? What I just built is not going to get loaded to the correct location in memory. Ah, okay. There we go. Thanks, Xenophobia. I need to make a folder inside WM1 called ID. Okay. ID. There we go. Folder. LD. Oh, okay. LD. There we go. Inside the root of the repo. Ah, okay. To our new ID folder. Alright, let me navigate to that. Very cool. What's that? Drivers, boards, ID. Alright. I think I should have it. Bubbles F11, thanks for following. There we go. I feel like I've seen this before. Rename the file to WM1. Okay. Rename WM1 F103. Perfect. Now rules.mk. Here. Let's do this. Alright, Zark, you should be able to post links now. I have not saved and committed lately. Well, I've saved, but I haven't committed. Okay. I'll change that to WM1. Ooh, awesome. Opt defs needs to change from that to 10,000. There we go. Back to the ID file. Okay, before you continue, what are we doing here? What's a generic idea of what we are doing here? So this is the memory map of the firmware. Ah, okay. And it's how we tell the compiler, stick the compiled code at this location. Oh, okay, I get it now. Can I confirm that the part is actually an F103 RC? RC TB or T6, yep. Can confirm. Back to the top to the flash 0 line. Flash 0. The C in the part number means the 256 KB flash part. Ah, okay. So I'm assuming the length has to be changed to 256. You want to change org equals... Oh, okay. I see what you mean. There we go. So complex. I can see how this could really like screw things up. Oh, okay. 0x 10,000. Alright, thank you so much again, Zark. I wonder if we need to check the Matrix Noah's code, because I have a suspicion this wasn't done correctly there, which is why my Noah isn't working. But who knows? There. RAM 0 should be set to 48K. You mean the length? 48K? Like so. Here, let's do. Whoop. Now you should be able to make clean and compile. Make clean. All right. There we go, it's building. Boom. Okay, we got a bin file, we got a hex file. You know, I am paranoid. So I'm gonna go to the rules file again. I'm gonna save it. Go to the .ld file. Gonna save it. Make clean again. Make clean. And compile once again, just to be absolutely sure. Load it up in bootloader. Oh man. I'm gonna touch base with Mr. Petrov before I try flashing it or anything like this, just to make sure. If he's completely uncomfortable with me doing it, then this is as far as I will go, but I don't want to just flash it without chatting with him first. I honestly did not expect to get this far tonight, so thank you so much, Zark. Yeah, let's see, I've got... Yeah, where's that bin file? There we go, we got that bin file. Zark says we can brick it now or later. Yeah, I'd rather brick it with Mr. Petrov's blessing, since it is his board. I also know that Olivia has one, so maybe I'll just send this to her. With the following disclaimer. So I made this. I wonder if it will brick it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what Olivia says. Oh boy. Shall we prove the functionality by resurrecting the Noah? Given that it's already broken. Maybe. We'll see. I will have to dig that out. I've actually already packed it and stuff. I was just gonna send it over back to Olivia. Yeah, maybe I can open it back up tomorrow. So here we go, guys. This is the Wolfmark WM1. I'm beginning to think a lot of Chinese boards that use ARM will be using this same mechanism. You know, by mechanism I mean you hold down escape and it shows up as a USB drive on your desktop. This is the second board that I've encountered that's like that. So I wonder if other boards will like this in the future. We'll see. Let's see, there's rumor that the Canoe boards are like this too, but I haven't actually seen one or played around with one, just to make sure. We'll see. Now that we know though that these boards don't support VIA and customers are gonna want to use VIA, I wonder if Chinese designers will stray from this path. Who knows? Yeah, VIA is such like a major selling point right now because it lowers the bar like significantly. Shock says so VIA is not compatible with this one. Yeah, it's not, unfortunately. It's a nice board too. No persistent storage, and since VIA is all stored in the EEPROM, you can't really do much when you don't have an EEPROM. You would need to create a flash-based persistent storage like the F072 based or F303 based boards. That's true. Alright, tomorrow I will touch base with Mr. Petrov, see what he says about this, and we might have a part 3, or I'll just include this as part of my one of my random streams. I'll just be like, alright guys, we are gonna flash this board, let's try it out. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think at this point I might be able to just rebuild the board. Because right now I've just got a bunch of screws and a bunch of squashed O-rings sitting around. I'd really like to put them all together so I don't lose any of them. Yeah, this is part of a tray mount kit. Let me show you guys the parts. got the top half. See, we need to confirm that crystal. What do you need to know about this crystal? Don't use an F103. Is it 8 megahertz? How can I tell? Say. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out my microscope later. Hold on. Try. Did I put it away in its box quite yet? Yeah, my microscope is in its box somewhere. It's not on me right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on it. It's actually letters. Yeah, that's way too hard to read. Alright. Task for another day. I guess I won't close it up just yet. We'll see. Alright folks, I think I'm gonna call it quits. It is 10:43 p.m. on a Thursday night. I still have to work tomorrow. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. The 20 or so people who joined in really late. I should have done some Switch gaming, but you know, if you guys have been following me on Discord, I've been chatting about how my second monitor has been having issues. It seems to work with HDMI on its own, but not when I have a DisplayPort or an HDMI and an HDMI cable plugged in at the same time, so I can switch between inputs. It doesn't like that. I can only have one or the other. So it's never done that before until this week. So it's kind of strange, but hopefully I'll get to the bottom of it by this Saturday, or maybe I'll just buy a new monitor. Who knows? Who knows? Alright guys, thanks for joining in. I will catch you this Saturday for another build stream. Goodbye now.